Welcome back to my channel. Stefan Wolf is here with yet another sharpening video, and today something a little bit different and different camera angle. A ceramic sharpening rod. If you watched my videos, you know that I use two sharpening steels, a regular cut and a fine cut. This is Bulgarian made on German tooling, so it's decent quality for about $5 US, and this is Victorinox fine cut, and it's about $10 to $12. And if you know something about sharpening steels or butcher steels, is that they align the edge. They do not abrade steel from the edge. Of course, if they are a regular cut, with the time you have a little bit of abrasion, but they are not like a sharpening stone, and they do not remove metal in a fast means or fast way. What is this thing? This thing is Chinese produced El Cheapo, branded by IKEA, and it's this thing, FLAKSA, 23 centimeters or 9 inches is the working surface, not the overall length. This is the back of the package, of course made in China. It's about $10 US, 10 euros, something like that. Of course, the classical IKEA booklet. And I will not read to you. Let's see, can it focus? Yes. You can pause. Okay, that's enough. Basically, what it says is it's a porcelain sharpener. It's a ceramic sharpener. This is my trusty vegetable cleaver by IKEA, 3CR13 chrome molybdenum steel, about 50-52 on the Rockwell scale. Basic stainless steel, representative of the household domestic kitchen knives all over the world. It's pretty sharp at the moment, you can see that, and I will do the original scene and I will cut into a plate. Let's check the... yeah, you can see. So your girl or your mom or your sister take a knife and yeah, they cut something into a plate. That's bad thing. Oh, you can see it. So we'll do more. I was not thorough. Keep in mind the vegetable cleaver is really thin, so the geometry cuts when the edge is dull. Okay, I can work with that. I have an apple. It cuts because it's thin. Nothing. Okay. So what is a ceramic sharpener? Well, IKEA told you it's a porcelain. I don't know the elements going into this material. Let's say it's some kind of aluminum oxide, like many sharpening stones. And the difference between this and this is that this abrades material. You can see I tried it once already just to see is that working, and yes, it works, and you will see that in a couple of minutes. So you can sharpen a relatively dull knife on this thing, but you need to have established cutting edge. You saw that even though it cuts with a lot of pressure, it is not safe because it's very thin and there is established cutting edge. Probably you have seen plenty of videos on YouTube. Some place the rod. I'm in color. I'm on focus. And do this. For me it's very awkward, and I will use the regular, so you have two guards, and I will eyeball the angle. Let's say this is the and I'm watching when the shadow between the cutting edge and the surface disappears, or something like that. And absolutely no force applied. The contact point between the edge and the round ceramic rod is very small, and you don't need to apply any force, any pressure, and let the abrasive do the job. I'm not counting the strokes. Let's say that was a dozen, and I will check the progress. I'm not in a hurry. The video will not be short and sweet. It will be, you can see we are cutting paper after a dozen of passes. Let's continue. I'm shifting a little bit the angle towards the tip, the front part of the cleaver, because my angle there is a little bit higher. You can see a steel is abraded. Let's say that was another dozen of passes. I will visually inspect the edge for reflection, which is sign for dullness. I can say that this is adequate sharpness, and I will do a little bit more. Because I like my micro bevels, I will lift the edge a little bit. About the cleaning, you can see again there is metal deposits on the surface of the ceramic rod. Some companies sell products for cleaning such type of sharpeners. I have the Wansky one and it does not work. can see it's not crazy sharp. It's not cleanly push cutting. It needs persuasion, and it depends on the grain of the paper. It catches on something. That's plenty of paper cutting. I know it's boring, but it's pleasurable for me. So what about cleaning? I found that, let's find it, in my kitchen junk drawer, a very simple pencil eraser will do the job relatively well. So you can see, of course, I'm cleaning it first with a rag, but some deposits are visible, and my recommendation is to do that after every use or after a couple of uses, just not to allow the deposits to be too significant. Okay, in my opinion, it's clean enough. So I have an apple, of course, you saw it, and I think it cuts decently. And in my opinion, this is sharp enough for everyday kitchen use. The bottom line, I was surprised, but this thing works. How coarse or how fine it is, I cannot say. There is no information on the IKEA sites, in the booklet coming with the product. Just by feel and looking under a magnification glass on the scratch pattern on the cutting edge and previous experience with ceramic sharpeners, I will say that it's a little bit above Spyderco medium ceramic sharpener, which is fine enough for kitchen use, in my opinion. And this thing is $10 US. And your kitchen knives will be sharp enough. Again, this thing is great, it's durable. Of course, you must be careful with this thing, it will shatter if you drop it. This thing is bulletproof. It's made for meat plants and professional butchers. This thing works, but don't be stupid and buy a sharpening stone too. Simple $10 US, silicon carbide 6-inch combination stone, 150-320. At some point you will damage your knife, or your spouse will damage your knives. And major sharpening will need it to be done. This is a good product for $10. I was really surprised. Of course, there are plenty of much more expensive ones. If you are willing to spend $30-50 US, go for it. The money are yours. This thing works. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.